Hello there, everybody, and today I'm here to review a comic, that being Batgirl of Burnside. This is part of, I guess you can say, the New 52, or DC's rebirth. So, DC has been rebooted, and for a long time, if you don't know your Batman lore, Barbara Gordon was shot by the Joker in The Killing Joke, and for a long time she was in a wheelchair. But after the Flash went back in time to save his mom, and then Flashpoint happened, and then DC was basically rebooted, Barbara Gordon was now back as Batgirl. But she had her own solo series for a little while until they decided to do a little more rebrand to the Batgirl brand. This time she got a new costume, the iconic purple-yellow costume. I really dig this costume. But this comic is a lot of fun. I like how it kind of sets Batgirl in her own little world. Like, she's got her own set of friends. She's got her own bad guys she could fight. She's got her own dramas. I mean, yeah, we do get small references to Batman. But, like, other than that, this is basically Barbara's story. But apparently she's going to college. But apparently someone has stolen her computer, and it leads to her going on a chase to find out who stole her computer and who is hacking into her device. And apparently there's this dating app that apparently is causing people to, I don't know, fall into traps and get their information leaked. So it's like a big journey for Batgirl. But the other person that's in this comic is Black Canary, who apparently in the comics got her house burnt down. I don't recall that story. If you know it, maybe comment it below if you're an expert at finding these comics, since it's hard to follow what goes on currently in comics, but I do my best to follow it up. But anyway, Batgirl is forced to team up with Black Canary, but the two are at conflicts with each other over Canary's house burning down, and Barbara is like trying to be her friend, but they end up arguing a little until Black Canary ends up finding her own band. But apparently this is all a trap, where apparently there's an AI version of Barbara for when she was paralyzed by the Joker, because apparently in this rebirth timeline Barbara was paralyzed for a little bit, but it wasn't like for a long time. Apparently she had surgery to basically walk again. So it's nice that they're acknowledging what was happening previously in the timeline. But apparently this AI version has been taken over by these two ladies that are trying to impersonate Batgirl by wearing a more glittery costume of her. But Barbara puts on the mask and cowl because she has to put on a new costume because her previous costume was destroyed. So that's where she does put on this newer costume. And I like I said earlier, I really dig this costume. Is the current costume Batgirl is using. It just fits the design of the younger Barbara Gordon. You definitely get like a college vibe. And the art style, I don't know what it reminds me of. I feel like I've seen this kind of art style in comic books before. But if you know it below of what it also was used for, you could tell me below. But this costume just is like, I just love it. But as things go on, Batgirl's fame starts to kind of get into her head from the various social media platforms, the dating app that she's using, because she ends up dating a guy, but it's not working out because apparently the guy is a cop, and he does not like Batgirl at all. He believes she's a vigilante, and when Batgirl tries to do good things in this comic, he thinks she's the menace, but he doesn't realize Barbara is Batgirl, and the two are dating, which is ironic. It kind of gives me like a Spider-Man vibe. Maybe like how about Spider-Gwen? Like, kind of like where Spider-Gwen accidentally killed Peter Parker of that universe. but apparently George Stacy is after the Spider-Gwen because of it. It's also shown in Across the Spider-Verse, so I kind of get that feeling when reading this comic. But eventually the finale, I'm kind of jumping a bit, but Batgirl ends up, with the help of her friends, she is able to find a way to stop this previous AI version of her. And I think Batgirl's able to reunite with Black Canary, and the two are reconcile, and the two are still buddies, of course. But Batgirl ends up having a fun time at the concert after they stop the villain, her previous AI self, who's trying to take over everyone's through this dating app. But I think that's the most of the comic. But yeah, there's a lot of good action, a lot of good mystery. Overall, I think this is easily one of my favorite Batgirl comic books, because I've been trying to track down Batgirl comic books. I found this at my library, but it definitely encourages me to read a lot more Batgirl comic books. I still read Batman. I'm currently reading The Long Halloween, but whatever comics comes my way, I'll definitely want to review more in the far future. So next for comic reviews, I don't know if I'll do the Hawkeye comics I've been reading, but whatever comes up, I'm sure I'll talk about it. So anyway, with that being said, thanks for watching.